What if I told you Iran now has weapons so advanced? Even US generals are watching with deep concern. In this video, we're going to look at the 13 most advanced weapons reportedly in Iran as of 2025 and explore why these new developments could change the balance of power in the Middle East. From Mach 15 hypersonic missiles to drone carrier warships and underground missile bases, Iran's military arsenal is becoming more complex and dangerous. Could this make America nervous? Let's break down each of these systems and see what's really going on beneath the surface. Kicking things off with hypersonic and ballistic missiles in the Iranian military. See, Iran has undergone a dramatic transformation in its military arsenal over the past decade, especially in the realm of missile technology. Today, we begin our deep dive by focusing on a cornerstone of Iran's long-range deterrence: hypersonic and ballistic missiles that in June 2023, the Islamic Republic made headlines worldwide by unveiling a game-changing missile system, the Fateh-1. This isn't just another ballistic missile. It belongs to an elite class known as hypersonic weapons. The Fateh-1 is a medium-range ballistic missile capable of reaching astounding speeds between Mach 13 and Mach 15. To put that into perspective, it can cover the distance from Tehran to Tel Aviv in just under 7 minutes. What gives the Fateh-1 its edge isn't just raw speed, but its ability to change direction mid-flight. Unlike conventional missiles that follow a predictable parabolic path, hypersonic systems like this one are designed to evade interception. This makes them exceptionally difficult for missile defense systems to target, including some of the most advanced systems in the world, such as Israel's Iron Dome and the US's Patriot missile batteries. And what makes things even more intense? Open-source intelligence suggests that this missile may have already been tested in real-world combat, potentially used during Iranian strikes on Israeli targets in October 2024. If true, it raises serious alarms about the vulnerability of even the most advanced missile shields. But Iran hasn't stopped at hypersonic tech. The country continues to refine its array of intermediate-range ballistic missiles, IRBMs, to ensure flexibility in strike options. The Qadr missile, for example, can travel roughly 2,000 kilometers, delivering a 750-kilogram warhead. That range covers targets across the Middle East, including Israel, Saudi Arabia, and US bases in the Gulf. Next, there's the Ahmad missile. Unlike the Qadr, Ahmad relies on liquid fuel propulsion and is equipped with advanced guidance systems, enhancing its precision. Reports suggest that Ahmad can be launched from underground silos, which adds a crucial layer of survivability. These silos shield missiles from aerial surveillance and initial strike attempts, offering Iran a second strike capability that is becoming increasingly vital. Then there's the heavyweight in this category, the Khorramshahr-4. This missile stands out due to its massive payload capacity, reportedly capable of delivering up to 2 tons of explosives. With a reach of around 2,000 kilometers, it significantly boosts Iran's ability to hit hardened or high-value targets far beyond its borders. It sends a strong message. Iran isn't just investing in speed or stealth, it's also investing in raw power. Now, while these longer-range systems form the backbone of Iran's strategic threat, the real chess game happens in close quarters. Coming up next, we shift our focus to Iran's short-range tactical weapons, the kind designed for swift, surgical strikes. Moving on, let's look at Iran's naval missiles. When we talk about Iran's missile force, most people immediately think about long-range threats. But the real action, the tactical battlefield edge, comes from Iran's short-range and naval missile systems. These weapons are key in environments like the Strait of Hormuz, where fast reaction time and high mobility matter more than distance. Iran's go-to short-range missiles are the Fateh-110 and its upgraded version, the Fateh-Mobin. These are short-range ballistic missiles, SRBMs, powered by solid fuel, which means they can be launched quickly without the time-consuming fueling process that some older systems require. With a strike range of around 300 kilometers, they're ideal for regional confrontations. And here's where it gets interesting. These missiles are guided by inertial navigation systems and electro-optical seekers, which allow them to hit their targets with pinpoint accuracy, even when GPS signals are jammed or unavailable. This capability gives Iran a clear edge in electronic warfare scenarios. The mobility of these systems also adds another layer of complexity. Often launched from mobile platforms, they can be rapidly repositioned and hidden, making them a nightmare for any enemy looking to take them out preemptively. But Iran's strategy isn't confined to land. A major part of its deterrence is aimed at naval targets, especially in one of the most strategically vital waterways in the world, the Persian Gulf. That's where the Qadr 380 comes into play. This is a long-range anti-ship cruise missile capable of traveling more than 1,000 kilometers over water to strike moving naval targets. That range allows Iran to threaten ships even far outside the Gulf, disrupting major shipping lanes that carry nearly 20% of the world's oil. The Qadr 380 is not designed for broad-scale attack. Instead, its true strength lies in anti-access/area denial, a 2/AD tactics. In essence, it forces foreign naval fleets to think twice before coming close to Iranian waters. Whether it's a U.S. carrier group or Allied patrol ships, the threat of being hit by a missile traveling hundreds of kilometers at sea is a serious deterrent. What do these developments mean in practical terms? Simply put, Iran has established a lethal short to mid-range missile infrastructure that's highly mobile, surprisingly precise, and capable of targeting land and sea-based threats alike. Next, we have a game-changer in modern warfare, and that is drone technology. And Iran's drone technology is no joke. You see, Iran is no longer just a missile power. It has emerged as a formidable drone state, standing among the world's top manufacturers of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, alongside the US, China, and Israel. By 2025, the UAV fleet includes both surveillance platforms and lethal attack drones, equipping Iran with tools that are relatively cheap, stealthy, and strategically flexible. First up, we have the Qad's Mohajer 10 UCV. Dominating Iran's drone lineup is the Mohajer 10, the premier unmanned combat aerial vehicle, UCAV. It can stay aloft for 24 hours and reach targets up to 2,000 kilometers away, sufficient to cover all corners of the Middle East. With a max payload of 300 kilograms, it can carry 6 precision-guided munitions, making it capable of surgical airstrikes. But what makes the Mohajer 10 a game-changer isn't just specs, it's how Iran is utilizing it. These drones can loiter over contested areas, gather intelligence, and execute pinpoint strikes, all in silent flight. In conflict zones like southern Iraq or eastern Syria, where Iranian-affiliated groups operate, these UAVs offer real-time targeting and strike capabilities. The message is clear. Iran can enforce its influence from the skies with a minimal footprint. Secondly, we have the Didban, Shaheen-1, and Homa V2L drones that in May 2025, Iran introduced a trio of vertical takeoff and landing VTOL drones, the Didban, Shaheen-1, and Homa, designed for flexibility, speed, and adaptability. These are compact and rugged and can launch from nearly any surface, ships, trucks, urban rooftops, making them highly practical for both surveillance and direct engagement. Didban is a small and nimble drone designed specifically for real-time reconnaissance missions. It excels in complex environments such as urban areas, remote border zones, and maritime settings where quick, agile surveillance is essential. Its compact size makes it harder to detect, allowing it to gather intelligence discreetly and efficiently. Shaheen-1 is a more advanced platform, representing a significant step up in capability. This compact strike drone is engineered to deliver precision firepower, deploying small warheads or gliding bombs over distances of several hundred kilometers. It provides both reach and tactical effectiveness in medium-range missions. Homa is a fast, purpose-built kamikaze drone, essentially a guided missile housed in a drone's body. Designed for high-impact, single-use missions, it is ideal for targeted strikes in dense urban areas or fortified positions where precision and minimizing collateral damage are crucial. Its speed and accuracy make it a lethal asset in modern asymmetric warfare. These types are not just military tools. They're versatile assets that can be used in both conventional and asymmetric scenarios. They're low cost, easy to produce, and hard for adversaries to track and intercept, especially in swarming scenarios. Moving on, we have the Irish Shahid Bagheri drone carrier ship. Arguably one of the most innovative developments in 2025 is the Shahid Bagheri, Iran's first drone carrier ship commissioned by the IRGC Navy. Picture a mobile airbase, a maritime platform equipped with launch and recovery systems for multiple UAVs, as well as cruise missiles. Designed for extended missions, its endurance stretches up to 22,000 nautical miles, sufficient to project power into the Red Sea, Indian Ocean, and possibly even the Mediterranean. This vessel is a paradigm shift. It allows Iran to extend its aerial ISR, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and strike capabilities far beyond its coastal perimeter. It's a strategic statement. Iran can operate far from home, sustain UAV operations, and conduct reconnaissance and precision strikes on distant targets. All from the SEO-Optimized this juncture. Let us look at Iran's naval warfare weapons that Iran's Navy is evolving rapidly. Moving beyond the concept of rogue fast attack craft, Iran is building stealthy, electronic warfare-capable vessels that can contest high seas and intelligence domains. First up, we have the Shahid Soleimani-class corvette. The catamaran-style Shahid Soleimani-class corvette is a two-hulled ship combining speed, stability, and stealth. Its catamaran form reduces radar cross-section and enhances operating efficiency in rough seas. Equipped with vertical launch systems, VLS, it can fire cruise missiles at ranges up to 2,000 kilometers, meaning it can threaten targets far from Iranian shores. This ship is more than just a missile platform. It's loaded with advanced electronic warfare, EW, systems capable of jamming communications, intercepting radar, and even feeding false signals to enemy systems. In a crisis, whether in the Gulf or the Red Sea, it can act as both a strike platform and a mobile electronic node, disrupting enemy network forces. Then there is the Iris Zagros Destroyer. 2025 also marked the introduction of the Iris Zagros, a destroyer-class vessel built with an emphasis on signal intercept and counter-electronic capabilities. Don't expect heavy guns. What it brings to the table are state-of-the-art signal intelligence, SIGINT, systems, long-range electronic sensors, and powerful jammers to in contested waters. Zagros is effectively a floating spy hub, able to surveil military nodes, relay intercepts in real time, and potentially jam or manipulate enemy communications from hundreds of kilometers away. Together, these naval platforms underpin a strategy where Iran isn't only defending its coasts, it's actively collecting intelligence, controlling information flow, and extending its defensive envelope into international waters. So far, we've covered high-profile weapons, but it's Iran's unexpected and less visible systems that make its military matrix unpredictable. The Qassem-Basr MRBM. On May 4th, 2025, Iran unveiled its newest strategic missile. The Qassem-Basr, a medium-range ballistic missile, MRBM, distinguished by precision guidance without reliance on GPS. It can travel 1,200 kilometers, but what makes it unique is its infrared/thermal homing and maneuverable re-entry vehicle, MARV, technology. Qassem-Basr is built with electronic countermeasures, ECCM, designed to thwart jamming efforts. Once in trajectory, it can adjust path, making interception extraordinarily tough. This missile underscores a shift. Iranian weapons are being designed not only to strike far, but to strike accurately under electronic warfare conditions. Then we have underground missile cities. What remains hidden could be the most dangerous. Iran has developed a network of buried missile complexes, referred to in state channels as missile cities. These deep-tunneled bunkers house IRBMs like Ahmad, Qadr, and Qayyam, far below satellite detection and protected from aerial attack. The implications are strategic. It makes precision airstrikes against Iran much riskier, requiring adversaries to either expend enormous resources to neutralize these sites or accept their intactness in any escalation. It builds a strong emphasis on second strike survivability and deterrence. Before we continue, let's ask a simple question. What does it all mean for Iran, its enemies, and the world? When we step back and observe the full picture, a distinct and calculated pattern begins to emerge. one that reveals a layered, multi-domain defense ecosystem meticulously designed around principles of redundancy, mobility, and strategic surprise. This is not a haphazard collection of tactics, but a deliberately structured network meant to deter, survive, and respond under pressure. Let's unpack the key strategic takeaways behind this approach. Cost-effective air power is a central pillar of Iran's defense strategy. By investing heavily in UAVs, Iran gains powerful surveillance and precision strike capabilities at a fraction of the cost of traditional fighter jets. These drones can operate in swarms, conduct real-time reconnaissance, and carry out attacks without putting pilots at risk. This not only saves resources, but also provides operational flexibility in high-risk zones in terms of anti-access/area denial. A2/AD. Iran deploys a combination of anti-ship missiles, fast-attack corvettes, and drone-equipped naval platforms. Together, these assets create a layered maritime defense that complicates and discourages foreign naval presence near Iranian waters. Missile resilience is another critical aspect. With mobile launchers, underground bases, and hardened silos, Iran ensures that even a surprise strike cannot fully dismantle its missile forces. This survivability is key to maintaining a second strike capability. The emphasis on electronic and signal intelligence, SIGINT, warfare, as seen on vessels like the Soleimani and Zagros, demonstrates Iran's intent to dominate not only physical battle spaces, but also the digital domain. By jamming or intercepting enemy communications, Iran aims to shift power dynamics from sheer firepower to information control. Finally, decentralization of military assets plays a pivotal role. With VTOL drones that can take off from nearly any surface and missile sites dispersed across the country, Iran reduces its vulnerability to concentrated strikes. This fragmentation of assets enhances both survivability and rapid reconstitution in wartime scenarios. Iran isn't bluffing anymore. It's building a military force that's fast, flexible, and frighteningly smart. From hypersonic missiles that outrun radar to stealth drone carriers and fortified underground missile cities, it's clear Iran's focus isn't on starting wars. It's about surviving them and making retaliation impossible. As regional tensions rise, these weapons will play a major role in shaping future conflicts. If you found this breakdown insightful, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe for more high-impact analysis of global military trends. What do you think is Iran's most dangerous weapon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.